Okay, welcome to Sunday night sitting for Sunday, May 22nd. Expecting at least one more person. They're often late, so I think we'll just go ahead and get started and they can join us in progress. So we always begin every Sunday night sitting with a little short 10-15 minute meditation, and tonight is no exception. And I have my gong, my gonger, my mallet, and my gong, because I found out that you can't do a proper meditation if you don't have a gong. So a little preliminary instructions on meditation. You want to be comfortable. You want to be sitting up, preferably in like a chair with arms, not like on a stool. I don't think tonight we're going to do a whole lot of breath work, but we do meditation sometimes with intense breath work, and you might get dizzy. And if you're on like a stool, you might fall off. So I like people to be like on a couch, or you could even be laying down on a sofa or a bed, or at the very least sitting on a chair with some arms and a backrest so that you don't get unstable. So you don't have to be in a perfect lotus posture to do a meditation. In fact, some of the best meditators I've seen would slouch during their meditation. So the idea is to be comfortable. Comfortable enough that your body isn't like a physical distraction from your meditation. You don't want to be prevented from having a good meditation because you've got aches and pains in your body, or you're in an uncomfortable position. So if being in a perfect lotus posture is painful and uncomfortable, then you don't want to do that. On the other hand, you don't want to be so comfortable that you fall asleep. There's nothing wrong with falling asleep, going to sleep, but that's not meditating, and you won't get the benefits of meditation if you go to sleep instead. So comfortable enough that your body is not a distraction that interferes with your meditation, but not so comfortable that you fall asleep. And as far as that goes, the body being a distraction, it's okay before the meditation to like stretch, work out the kinks. If you've got like a stiff place in your body, you can work out the, stretch your neck, roll your head. Better to do that before the meditation rather than in the middle of it. But if you're feeling like a really annoying stiffness or whatever in your ankle or legs or whatever, then better to like move your foot around or whatever, do whatever you need to do. Maybe it's falling asleep, do whatever you need to do to wake it up, to get the blood flowing again, so that it doesn't become a problem for your meditation. To paraphrase Jesus, meditation was made for man, not man for meditation. So the meditation is supposed to help you, not interfere or become a burden. So for tonight, for the meditation, we're gonna start out with, and I'm gonna guide you through the transitions, but we'll start out with a simple meditation where you simply breathe normally, and on the inhale you count. So you breathe in, that's 1, then you exhale, then you breathe in again, that's 2, then you exhale, breathe in again, that's 3, until you get to 10. And then when you get to 10, start over again at 1. So it's 10 breaths, and then another 10, and then another 10. And this is to teach you breath awareness. You're going to be focusing on your breath, watching your inhale and your exhale, and counting from 1 to 10. And then when you've finished the 10th breath, you just start over again. So what typically happens is you'll find that you forgot to count, that you've been breathing, but you haven't been counting. So you lost track. That's one thing that happens. And the other thing is you'll go past 10. You'll be breathing and meditating, and the next thing you know, you're on 47. And then you'll be like, wait, I'm supposed to start over at 10. I shouldn't be on 47. So if anything like that happens, don't beat yourself up about it, because that's just another thought. You just be following another thought. And let me let this person in. Boom, 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 boom. Let me give them a second to get connected to audio. Okay, so welcome. We are going to be doing a breathing meditation tonight. We're going to be counting the inhale. Just breathe normally the way you normally do. And then when you breathe in, that's 1. When you breathe in again, that's 2. And then 3, just count the inhales. Just breathe in and out like you always normally do. And count the inhales. And when you get to 10, start over again at 1. And then count up to 10 again, and then start over again. And so if you find that you stopped counting and you're breathing and you suddenly realize you're not counting anymore, or if you find that you forgot to start over at 10, suddenly you're on 47, don't beat yourself up. Don't follow the thoughts about how you're not doing it right. Just come back to 1 and start counting again. That's all you've got to do. And so we start out with 3 deep cleansing breaths. And we do that for a couple of reasons. One, it separates everything that's gone before today from the meditation period. So it's a similar thing to when you go to a formal meditation hall. Before you go in, if you've ever been to one, you always have to take your shoes off and leave them outside the door. And the teaching is when you leave your shoes at the door, you also leave all your problems at the door. You don't bring them in with you to the meditation. So meditation is not for like thinking about what's got you stressed out and what problems you're having and what you need to do to solve them. You leave them at the door. Then you do your meditation, and when you leave the meditation hall, all of your problems are right there waiting for you, and you can pick them up again. And the universe will be just fine without you controlling everything for 1 hour. So we don't have a place to leave our shoes in a formal way. So what we're doing is 3 deep cleansing breaths. And at the end of the 3 breaths, you should no longer be thinking about anything from today or the past week that's got you stressed out. So that's the equivalent of taking your shoes off and leaving your problems behind at the meditation hall door. You just do 3 deep cleansing breaths, and by the 3rd breath, you should be done. So I ring the gong 3 times. That signals that we're going to start. Then we do just 3 deep cleansing breaths. Just they're through the nose, and it's kind of a sigh, like a sigh of relief. And you can even vocalize it, because a lot of times when you have a sigh of relief, there's a vocal element to it. What I mean by a sigh of relief is like, like if you see some kind of oncoming problem, and you're sure it's going to be a big, it could be something like obvious, like you're driving in your car and a truck suddenly comes into your lane and it's like it's going to hit you head on, and then it goes back into the correct lane and now you're safe. So that would be like you might have like a sigh of relief. So a sigh of relief is like very relaxing, and you get relaxed first, then you have your sigh of relief, but it works the other way too. That's the whole thing about breath work. The body, the emotions, the mind, and the thoughts and the breath are all interconnected. So you can affect that whole process coming in anywhere and on any of those levels. You could think calming thoughts and your breath will calm down. You could, and then your emotions will calm down. Or you can breathe the way somebody who's relaxed and calm breathes. Just copy the breathing and your thoughts calm down, your thoughts become more positive and relaxed, and your emotions calm down. So we're going to do like the 3 cleansing breaths to separate off the meditation period from the rest of your day or week. Will be like a sigh of relief, and you're just going to like let everything go. That's like leaving your problems with your shoes outside the door of the meditation hall. You just let everything go. And so on the exhale, you're letting everything go with like a sigh of relief. You can vocalize it. I mean, so a sigh of relief could be like this. Or it could be like this. And you just like shrug your shoulders, all right? And just like really get into it, really get into the sigh of relief, and just like, we're just dropping it all. And we're only going to do 3 of them. So I do the gong first for 3 times, then we do the 3 deep cleansing sigh of relief breaths, and then we go into the counting the inhales up to 10, and then starting over again at 1 after you get to 10, and just keep doing that until the meditation is over. And well, not until it's over, because I think after we've done a few minutes of this, I'm going to go into something else. And like I said, I'll guide you on that. At the end of the meditation, I'll ring the gong again 3 times. That way you know that the meditation is over, so you don't have to worry about like keeping track of the time or anything. Okay, all right. So we'll begin. Are there any questions? Everybody's good? All right, we'll begin. Three big, deep cleansing sigh relief breaths. And now the inhales counting to 10. Just breathe in and out through your nose. You can use your mouth if your nose is stopped up. And on every inhale, you count 1, 2, 3, up to 10. Just nice, relaxed, gentle breathing. And as you breathe in and out, just feel how your breath feels as it goes in and out. What does it feel like in your nose? What does it feel like as it's exhaling out of your nostrils? What does it sound like inside your head as you breathe in and out? And just stay with the breath. Counting to 10 with each inhale. And now we're going to segue into resonant breathing, sometimes called resonant frequency breathing, because it gets your mind and your heart and your breath in the same resonating frequency. So it's very simple. We inhale through the nose for 4 seconds, then we exhale through the mouth for 6 seconds. And when you exhale through your mouth, your lips are going to be pursed like you're whistling. So in through the nose for 4 seconds, and you don't have to have a stopwatch, just count 1, 2, 3, 4 mentally to yourself, and then exhale through the mouth through pursed lips like you're whistling for 6 seconds. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means each breath takes 10 seconds. So that means you're going to be breathing 6 breaths a minute instead of the average stressed out, anxiety fueled breathing that most people do of around 15 to 20 breaths a minute. So you'll be slowing your breathing down significantly. And eventually what happens is your heartbeat will slow down to match it. And then your mind will shift into a different state to come into resonance with that. So that's called resonant frequency breathing. 4 in through the nose, 6 out through pursed lips. And we'll begin. Just allow your breath to slow right down. And now continuing with your resonant breathing, but we're going to add something to it. Become aware of the space around your head as you continue with your breathing. Just about 6 or 8, maximum 10 inches around your head. Just shift your awareness as you continue the resonant breathing to the spaciousness around your head, the empty space in the air around your head. 6 or 8 or 10, whatever feels most correct to you. Continue with your resonant breathing, 4 in, 6 out through pursed lips, and just become aware of the space around your head, front, back, top, and sides. Notice how you can take notice of something you normally don't notice at all. Empty space. Now shift your awareness to your right hand and notice the empty space around your right hand. Notice the spaciousness around your right hand. Now notice the spaciousness around your left big toe as you continue your resonant frequency breathing. Notice the spaciousness, the empty space around your left big toe. And now notice the spaciousness around your right big toe. Just become aware of the empty space that your right big toe inhabits. And it doesn't matter if you're wearing shoes or socks because the empty space is still there. The shoes or the socks may be inhabiting the empty space, but the spaciousness is still there. Now become aware of the empty space around your left hand. Just become aware of the spaciousness inhabited by your left hand. Now shift your awareness to your entire left foot. Become aware of the empty space around your left foot. Including the pinky toe. Now become aware of the spaciousness around your right foot. The empty space around your right foot. Now become aware of the empty space around your neck, front and back, left and right, and all around. Notice the empty space around your neck. Now become aware of the empty space around your shoulders and upper arms, your shoulder blades, your shoulders, your clavicles, your collarbone, and your upper arms, biceps, elbow. Place your awareness on the spaciousness all around your shoulders and upper arms. And now notice the spaciousness around your lower arms, left and right, to your left and right hands, and allow the spaciousness around your hands to join with your arms all the way to the shoulders, the neck, and the head. One bubble of spaciousness from the head down the neck, down the shoulders to your hands. And now notice the spaciousness around your entire torso, down to the waist, down the spine, the shoulders, the back, the lower back, the front, all around, the sides, all around your torso. Notice the spaciousness inhabited by your body. Now allow the spaciousness to include your seat, your behind, down your legs, upper legs and knees, lower legs, ankles, and connect with the spaciousness you started with your left and right foot. And even if you're sitting, the spaciousness is still there. It's like your house is full of space. And if your house disappeared, the space would still be there. The space is always there, even if you're sitting on a chair. So you feel the chair on your upper thighs, perhaps, but the spaciousness is also there. So become aware of the spaciousness. So now your entire body, from head to toe, is inhabiting this spaciousness. Just become aware of the spaciousness that your body inhabits. The space around you, the empty space around you that's always there. Be aware of the spaciousness all around your body, above, front, back, left side, right side. And as you place your awareness on this spaciousness around your body, does your body have an edge? Is there a place where your body ends and the spaciousness begins? Does your perception of the spaciousness cross a line? Do you notice it crossing a boundary or a line or an edge as you become aware of the spaciousness surrounding you? Is your perception of the spaciousness surrounding you any different than your perception of the interior of your body? Notice that you are that spaciousness, that spacious awareness. You are that spaciousness. And your qualities are the qualities of that spaciousness. So what are the qualities of that spaciousness? Does it ever go away? If your house disappeared, would the space within your house be gone? Or does it continue eternally? Can you know? Can you intuitively come to know now that you continue eternally? Long after all forms and objects are gone, the spaciousness continues. And notice how the spaciousness cannot be changed or altered or in any way harmed. Nothing can threaten the spaciousness that you are, totally invulnerable, completely safe and secure. And notice how the spaciousness is not limited or confined. We've been talking about the spaciousness around your body for the purposes of the meditation, but is the spaciousness 10 inches from your body any different than the spaciousness 12 inches from your body, or 2 feet from your body, or 2 miles, or 200 miles? The spaciousness is infinite. And it is not contained within the universe. The universe is contained within your spaciousness. All forms, all objects, from plants to galaxies. Every object that exists within, is surrounded by this spaciousness, an infinite sea of spaciousness. And you are that. Allow your spaciousness to expand until it contains the entire universe. You are infinite, eternal, invulnerable, unchanging. Beyond all thought, inconceivable to thought, beyond all limitations, thoughts, beliefs. No limiting thought applies to you. No limiting belief applies to you. Take a moment now to rest in your essential nature. I'm going to ring the gong now, but you don't have to open your eyes up right away. Just slowly open your eyes, and as you look around the room or wherever you happen to be, hold on to your essential nature. See the objects in your room through the eyes of perception of your essential nature, as well as see and notice the space between and around the objects and the forms. The objects teach you separation. The spaciousness teaches you oneness. And it's up to you which lesson you will learn. It's a choice. You just take your time. Are there any questions? Thank you so much for this offering. It was lovely. Thank you, Melissa. I'm feeling pretty complete as long as there aren't any questions or comments or anything like that. Okay, it's 9 p.m. We went a little long tonight on the meditation. But thank you everyone for coming, and namaste. I love you.